A very pleasant good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Bridgeforth. I'm Kurt Dudley, and happy homecoming to former JMU quarterback, also throws the ball around in the USFL as well. Vad Lee, welcome to your homecoming as well.
Kurt, thank you for having me here. You know, there is no better day than for a JMU homecoming than this beautiful Saturday. You know, of course, we have the Thundering Herd coming in, Marshall and the White and Green coming in and looking to remain unbeaten in this conference game.
Yeah, and it's only the third meeting all time between these two, and Marshall has won the first two encounters. Well, we've got some developing news. We'll get to that in just a split second, but first of all, a couple of the key players in today's ball game. Both these teams run the ball very good. Both these teams defend the ball very well. Let's talk about one of the offensive leaders for the Marshall Thundering Herd, Kalen Layburn. And Layburn, he is number 3 in the country in carrying the football.
Yeah, and he leads the conference in rushing thus far, so it'll be great. This game is going to come down to a run game, so Kalen, we'll see a lot of Kalen tonight.
And second half, I'm Kurt Dudley, Vad Lee. And Vad, one way we can look at a lot of the numbers, the total offense for both teams, only 3 yards separates the two of them. But I think one way you kind of look at this first half, 14 punts,
14
exchange of possession that many times.
Yeah, you know, this has become a defensive game where, you know, both sides on offense, they have two really great running backs on both sides, and just feeding them the rock. And it might come down to just field possession. Whoever takes advantage of the field possession will have the better odds.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first.
So pre-snap, what they're doing there is giving the offensive coordinator an opportunity to select a great play call based on what they're doing. So they send the guy in motion. The defense rock and roll, meaning that one safety goes back and the other safety comes down. Let's see if they try to take a shot, take advantage of this turnover. Got Kid, one high safety up top in the middle of the field, and it's a one-on-one matchup. Let's see if they go back to their slant concepts. Looks like they are.
Go inside. The Dukes actually had inside leverage that time.
Looks like I knew it. Looks like the defense knew it. Great execution for the JMU Dukes.
And that closes the score to 12-8.
You know, big shout out to the offensive coordinator, Clint Trickett, to be able to call that play on the third down. You know, JMU was in a cover 2 defense, and cover 2 is mainly for the pass game. And Clint Trickett was able to take advantage of that and get his best player the ball to go score.
Trickett, the offensive coordinator, played his ball at Florida State.
What, it's hard to tackle Layburn. It's a running back's job, as they're taught. You always got to make one miss. You can't go down on the first tackle, and he does a great job with that. Maybe the first reason why defenses play cover 4 is because they want their safeties to fill into the box for the run game. Got motion, zone coverage. Nobody runs with him. Oh, here we go. He's wide open.
And he is. That is number 1.
You know, JMU defense is showing the young Billy Atkins that I have your back. He throws an interception, and here they come up with a big play as well, taking the momentum from the Thundering Herd. Yeah, I noticed that they're having success out there on the numbers. They're playing kind of like an east-west game where they're getting the ball out quick on the numbers and taking advantage of the outside. There it goes
Flaring
again.
Out to their outside, little receiver screen. This time it's Gamage.
Oh.
Ball comes loose, and the Dukes, they should jump on it, and they do.
Things about the one-on-one matchup, Kurt, is for the quarterback, you take out the reading part of the game. When it's one-on-one, the quarterback can now just pick his receiver and put the ball on him. He doesn't have to, you know, move his eyes much. He just get it out.
Not as much guesswork, huh?
Not as much guesswork.
Straightforward, yeah. Third down.
JMU switches up the defense here with 2 safeties high. Middle of the field is completely open.
Here with the first quarterback in JMU history. Now,
Can you still wing it?
I play with my grandson.
Okay,
so,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
But I'm better with the small football now.
There you go. That's D.D. Boxley showing his 2004 championship ring. You like that ring, huh?
Yeah, it was a really nice ring.
It's had some bling there, of course.
How about Les Branage, the first quarterback in JMU history?
And we were